was that fight?
I think it's an interesting fight. You know, you got the speed of Pacquiao and the timing. Punching of Garcia. Garcia is a crazy timing puncher. I mean, and Pacquiao tends to commit and sometimes overcommit. So it's. But then again, if you don't catch Pacquiao with his overcommitment, he's burying you in activity. So and power. So it's a interesting, very interesting clash of styles.
How about Mikey Garcia? There's like a short list of 3 people.
Mikey is a more of a chess match, but you know, well, obviously he has enough power to get respect as well. Different kind of fight. But I don't doubt that it could be a tactical speed fight as well. You know, Mikey's not as fast as Pacquiao, but he's much more fundamentally sound, which means he can time him and as well as put the proper punches in the midst of those exchanges. But then again, Pacquiao having that southpaw stance, you know, Marquez was also fundamentally sound, and he was still able to catch Marquez as well. So the fights will be interesting for sure.
What do you think we'll see Spence in 2020?
Yeah, why not? What, he's got to put a few teeth back in and he's good. No, I mean, I don't think he got that badly hurt, right? I think he's good. Yeah. Think about this. If he was wearing a seatbelt, it would have been worse. Think about that. Everybody makes like seatbelts are for safety. Seatbelts are for tickets, so that they can give you tickets and the government can make money. Seatbelts are not for safety. If the seatbelts were about safety, motorcycles would be illegal. Think about it.
Paulie, I always wanted to ask you this because you come from like a purist point of view. Are you this weight class jumping? Is that bothering you? People going up 2 weight classes, or they're going up, down.
I mean, I think it's. I think if you see weight class jumping and fights are won with power in those weight class jumping, and yeah, of course it's fraudulent. I mean, it's probably PEDs. You know, I think if you see weight class jumping and fights are won with a cunning deception and a shrewdness, because the power is gone, and you have to be more attentive to defense, and you have to be more attentive to, you know, activity and being shrewd, because you're not going to be able to hurt your opponent, but they're going to be able to hurt you a lot more, which is what naturally happens as you go up in weight. Then, you know, you can be appreciated weight class jumping. It's happened in the past, but it's all in how you're winning going up in weight. You know, if I see guys going up in weight and they're winning in a certain manner, of course it's PEDs. If they're winning in a different manner, then it can be appreciated. You know, it all depends.
How do you feel about like the whole UCAD situation with Dillian White's now cleared? It was no quote-unquote public B sample. Not saying there wasn't one, but just, you know, how the fans on the internet. You know.
I don't know. You know, I can't get into that because I don't know the ins and outs of it. You know, but no matter what, like I said, at this point, no matter who fails, even if they're guilty or not, I'm not going to criticize people because you're chasing guys who are doping. At this point, they're all doping. What are you going to do? If you don't dope yourself, you got to get a job at Foot Locker and then sell sneakers. You know what I mean? You got to come in, I ask you what size shoe you are, and I go get the sneakers in the back. You know, like, you don't have a boxing career for sure, you know? So at this point, until they get the doping controlled fully, not just half-assed, fully, you're going to expect guys to dope because they need a career. That's the only way they're going to have a career. You got guys who put up boxing since they're 5 years old. Now you're going to suddenly make them make this choice when they're 20 years old, getting ready to turn pro. It's very, very difficult, and it's a shame and it's sad, and you hope that it can be kind of fixed. But, you know, until it is, I think you're going to see some of these failures here and there. I think it's pretty prevalent. I think it's pretty prevalent. You know, I think it's, you know, first of all, look at how many major fights are not doing strict random drug testing, and then check how many fights are doing that. So right off the bat there, you already start to get your mind starts running there, and then, you know, for the rest, you know, how much off time do you guys take between fights? You know, it's a lot. You know?
Okay, guys, Paulie's got a live show to do. Let's give him a chance to relax a little bit before 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.